I want to invest in the global electric vehicle sector over the next 5 years. After researching the UK accessible ETF market, I narrowed my list of ETFs to invest in to two, DRVE and ECAR. So how am I choosing between them? I'm going to compare both ETFs across 5 criteria. 1. Cost. ECAR charges 0.4% per year, whilst DRVE charges 0.5% per year. ECAR is relatively cheaper. The second criteria, the fund size. ECAR has approximately $594 million under investment. DRVE only has $12 million under investment. A larger fund can still lose money. So the size does not make ECAR safer from market movements, but it rather indicates considerably stronger investor demand. It generally removes the commercial risk of the fund being closed down because it's too small. Number 3. Geographical exposure. China represented approximately 63% of global EV sales in 2025. So if I'm investing in the global EV transition, I do not want a fund that largely ignores the Asian companies that are driving this transition. RV currently has about 54% of its portfolio invested in US companies, with only about 6% invested in Chinese companies. ECAR is also US heavy, with approximately 46% of the fund invested in US companies, but it has around 15% of the fund invested in China, 10% of it in South Korea, and about 4% of it in Taiwan. That gives ECAR considerably more exposure to the Asian EV and component ecosystem. Number 4. Concentration. ECAR holds approximately 112 companies, but DRVE holds approximately 76 companies. But the number of companies that both hold does not tell me the full story. I also want to know how much of my money is concentrated in the fund's largest components. ECAR's top 10 companies they've invested in accounts for approximately 46% of the whole fund. Comparing it to DRVE, where the top 10 companies of the fund account for approximately 27% of the whole fund. Majority of the investment in ECAR will be concentrated in the top few companies. DRVE is more spread out. Because I practically want broader diversification, DRVE has the advantage here. Number 5. Practical access. Both funds are available to be invested in the UK, and both funds are accumulating, so my dividends will not be lying idle and will be reinvested in the fund for growth. Using all the 5 criteria I have looked at for which investment to choose, ECAR seems to be the winner here. So in this case, I'm going to be investing in ECAR to have my exposure to the electronic vehicle sector over the next 5 years. If you're new here, hi, I'm Abigail, and after working in investment banking for about a decade, I am documenting how I make decisions to invest in real time to grow my money. If you like this kind of vibe, give me a follow.